What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Khalid, and I'm back with another video. Right now it's 9 in the morning. I ain't do shit yet. All I did was hop on my phone and try to make a video for y'all. So today's video is going to be about weed. Now, weed, there's just pros and cons with weed, right? But what we fail to realize is that weed is holding us back from a lot of things. Now, one reason weed is holding you back from a lot of things is because it makes you lazy. Now, when you smoke weed is a drug that is supposed to make you comfortable throughout the whole day. After your whole day, weed is supposed to calm you down so you can get in that zen mode. Now, the thing is about weed, right? They made it too accessible for us. So every time we get our hands on weed, we smoke it throughout whatever time of day it is. So, for example, some people like to smoke before work because it gets them more mellow. Little do they know that if they keep smoking before work, it will create a problem and it would make them lazy and it would make them not want to do their job as much, or it'll make them what's the word I'm looking for? It'll make them more comfortable into not doing something that they have to do. Okay? Weed is a drug that is supposed to be used for recreational uses and for benefits. Now, yes, when you smoke weed and you become lazy, that's not a bad thing, but you shouldn't be smoking weed and becoming lazy when you know you have shit to do, when you know you have to be disciplined. Now, that's one way that weed is holding you back. The second reason weed is holding you back is because you're releasing too much dopamine from your brain. Now, dopamine is a happy chemical in your brain that, that makes you laugh, that makes you happy and shit like that. So if you're smoking weed every day, your dopamine levels are fucked, right? So that means that for you to even get a source of dopamine, you would either have to smoke or do something that releases that much dopamine at one time, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, releasing that much dopamine is not a good thing for your brain at all. It's not good for your body at all, because now you don't have a natural way of feeling high, you don't have a natural way of feeling happy. Now you're moody throughout the whole day because your dopamine levels are all fucked up, okay? That's another reason why weed is holding you back. Another reason why weed is holding you back is because if you smoke weed every day, like how I used to, you become dependent for the shit. You become irritable when you don't got it. You don't want to talk to nobody when you don't have it. And then when you get it, now you just a whole different person. Like, nigga, how was you just mad and sad and cussing everybody out when you didn't have the weed? Now when you hit the weed, you just a whole different nigga, right? That's another reason why weed is holding you back. You shouldn't be acting like that at all, but due to the shit that they put in the weed, they want you to stay dependent on it. You will never become addicted to it, but you will become dependent to it. Now, another reason why you shouldn't smoke weed is because it creates brain fog. So, you ever smoke a blunt with your guys and then you was ready to say something, but you forgot what you said, or after you got done smoking, you looking for your remote to the game and you can't find the shit. Or shit, you just put your phone down, now you can't find the shit. Or whatever you're looking for, you can't find it. And that happens because the weed is fucking with your memory, okay? It's fucking with your short term. I don't know if it fucks with your long term, but I know it fucks with your short term memory. Trust me. I done misplaced shit all the time. Then when I find it, I'm looking for something else because of the weed. The weed done fucked up my brain. The weed done fogged up my brain and shit. So that's another reason why weed is fucking with you, because it's fogging your brain. You need to take a tea break. Now, I'm not saying that you need to go cold turkey on the weed. I'm just saying, at least if you smoke weed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, at least chill Thursday. Don't smoke no whole blunt Thursday. I'm telling you, that's gonna give your dopamine levels a reset. So for Friday, nigga, you gonna be high as shit. If you like getting high, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I bet you that you don't even stay higher for longer than an hour or two no more. Remember when you used to get high when you first started smoking? Nigga, you be high all day or all night and you don't even smoke the whole blunt. You hit the blunt 4 times. Now, nigga, you gotta smoke a whole blunt to stay high for an hour or two. Then after that, you gonna roll up again. That is making you dependent to the drug because your dopamine levels are so fucked up. You have to smoke another one to even feel like you're high. That's why you need to not stop, but you need to watch how you're consuming weed because it's fucking with your dopamine level. It's fucking with your memory. You releasing too much dopamine. It's making you lazy. Another reason why you need to stop smoking weed is because it's making you unmotivated. You ever had motivation to do something for yourself, and then you smoke a blunt, and then now you just put it to the side like, oh, I'll wait till later. Trust me, I do that shit all the time. I'll have a workout routine that my friend will call me like, yo, bro, you trying to come smoke? Nigga, I'll say, fuck that workout. No bullshit, nigga, fuck that workout. But we can't be doing that because why are you putting your self-improvement to the side for a drug? You see what I'm saying? Now, most people might not do shit like that, but I'm just telling you, if I'm doing shit like that, a lot of people are putting way more important shit to the side for weed. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, another reason why you should watch how you consuming weed is because it has too many chemicals and toxins in it. Now, the shit about the weed now, it's not organically grown no more. They grow this shit under artificial lighting. They spray artificial chemicals on that shit. Nigga, they got nanobots inside the weed. If you don't know what nanobots is, look up nanobots. Nanobots is, what's the best way I could describe nanobots? Nanobots is like a artificial intelligence inside of the weed. So it makes you want to keep smoking the weed, and it gives you like a reaction to when you don't have weed. So whenever you don't have weed, the nanobots will click inside your brain and say, I want some weed. That's what the nanobots are. It's called nanobot technology. Just look it up if you ever want to know what nanobots is. It has too many chemicals and toxins because at first, weed, it never gave you cancer. You know, now all of a sudden people are getting throat cancer from smoking weed. They're getting brain cancer from smoking weed. Some people have to get like tubes in their throat because they smoke too much weed now. And that's because they put too many chemicals and toxins and heavy metals into the shit now. And then if you smoking weed, 99% of people I know, 100% of people I know, they smoke weed out of a backwood, a Dutch, or a game. All that shit causes cancer also. So you got the blunt wrap, you got cancer on the blunt wrap, cancer on the weed, and then shit, if you like to double it, you know, you put a raw paper on that bitch, that's even more cancer. So now you just inhaling all these chemicals and toxins just to get high for an hour. Then you're gonna smoke again the next hour. So that's another reason why weed is holding you back. That shit got too many chemicals and toxins in it. That shit is fucking with your brain. Chemicals and toxins give a different chemical reaction to your brain, and it'll change your whole outlook of life and how you look at shit the whole day. That's another reason why. Now, another reason why you should watch how you smoking weed, because it could give you a new personality. So this is what I mean by a new personality. Well, you ever had that one friend that hit the blunt and say some gay shit and you don't know how the fuck he even thought of that shit? That's because most of the time when you smoke weed, you are smoking a feminine strain, okay? A feminine strain of weed is just a feminine energy of the weed, okay? So, since you're inhaling this feminine energy, you're going to feel a different way. Now, it's not for everybody, but trust me. Some people that I knew, they hit the blunt and they say some wild shit, that's all I'm saying. That shit gives you a whole different new personality depending on who you are and how your brain functions. So that's another reason why weed is holding you back. Now, I got another video dropping about semen retention, masturbation, whatever you want to call it. You shouldn't be doing that shit at all, bro. For real, you shouldn't be doing that shit at all. But yeah, I ain't do shit yet. I'm about to go brush my teeth, but I got another video for y'all coming. Peace and love to you all.